Greetings, fellow explorers of the cosmos. My name is Jacob. Join me as we journey to Saturn, a world adorned with a halo of shimmering ice and dust. Saturn, the sixth jewel from our Sun, is a celestial monarch reigning over a complex court of rings and moons. Its grandeur isn't just visual, it's a laboratory of planetary science. So buckle up, open your minds, and let the cosmic voyage begin as we unveil the mysteries of Saturn. Imagine, if you will, a cosmic ballet playing out billions of miles from our home. In this grand celestial dance, Saturn holds a prominent position, the sixth planet orbiting our star, the Sun. It resides in the colder, more distant realms of our solar system, a majestic sentinel marking the transition to the outer giants. This gas giant, a colossal sphere of hydrogen and helium, dwarfs our Earth in size, being the second largest planet after the mighty Jupiter. Its sheer volume is staggering. You could fit over 760 Earths inside Saturn, a testament to its immense scale in the planetary family. Saturn doesn't just impress with its size, its very composition sets it apart. Unlike the rocky terrestrial worlds like Earth or Mars, Saturn is a gas giant, meaning it lacks a solid surface in the way we understand it. If you were to descend into its atmosphere, you'd find pressures and temperatures increasing dramatically, eventually transitioning into a bizarre state of liquid metallic hydrogen deep within its core. This alien interior is responsible for many of its fascinating features, including its powerful magnetic field, which we'll explore later. It's a world fundamentally different from our own, a place where familiar earthly rules often don't apply. When you picture Saturn, what's the first thing that springs to mind? For almost everyone, it's those magnificent, iconic rings. They are Saturn's crown jewels, a breathtaking spectacle that transforms it from merely a large planet into an object of unparalleled celestial beauty. These aren't solid structures, but countless particles from dust specks to mountain-sized ice chunks orbiting Saturn. Primarily water ice, they shine brightly when illuminated by the sun. Trace amounts of rocky material and dust influence their color and texture. Imagine an immense glittering river of ice stretching across space, yet astonishingly thin. This incredible thinness makes them one of the most delicate structures in the universe. The ring system is a complex arrangement of many individual rings separated by gaps. The most prominent gap is the Cassini division, discovered by Giovanni Cassini. Let us now venture into the swirling, dynamic realm of Saturn's atmosphere, a vast ocean of gas that shrouds the planet in mystery and motion. Composed primarily of hydrogen, about 96%, and helium, around 3%, with trace amounts of other fascinating compounds like methane, ammonia, and water ice. This atmosphere is a complex chemical soup. These trace elements are responsible for the subtle colors we observe. The pale yellows, golds and browns, painting bands and zones that stretch across the planet, similar to Jupiter's but far more subdued and hazy, giving Saturn a more serene, almost pastel appearance from afar. Beneath the upper haze layers, Saturn's atmosphere is a place of extreme weather. Winds here are among the fastest in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,800 kilometers per hour, or 1,100 miles per hour near the equator. Imagine winds many times stronger than the most powerful hurricanes on Earth, constantly whipping around the planet. These incredible speeds are driven by heat rising from Saturn's interior and its rapid rotation, creating a dynamic system of jet streams and swirling vortices that are a constant feature of this gaseous world. Perhaps the most enigmatic and visually stunning feature within Saturn's atmosphere is the colossal hexagon-shaped storm at its north pole. Chapter 4, A Celestial Entourage, Saturn's Diverse Moons. Saturn, with over 146 moons, is a miniature solar system. Titan, larger than Mercury, has a dense atmosphere and methane rivers. Enceladus, with its icy surface, intrigues scientists searching for life. Chapter 5. Echoes of Antiquity, Mythology and Naming. The story of Saturn is not just one of scientific discovery, it is also deeply interwoven with the myths and legends of ancient civilizations. Long before telescopes revealed its rings or spacecraft explored its moons, Saturn was a familiar sight in the night sky, one of the wandering stars that captivated early astronomers. To the ancient Romans, this slow-moving, golden-hued point of light was named Saturnus, their god of agriculture, wealth, generation, and, fittingly, time. His reign was often associated with a mythical golden age of peace and abundance, a time of prosperity and harmony. The Roman Saturnus was largely equivalent to the Greek Titan Cronus, the son of Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth. Cronus, in Greek mythology, was the leader of the Titans who overthrew his father, only to be later overthrown himself by his own son Zeus, the Roman Jupiter. This mythological narrative of generational succession and the passage of time found a celestial counterpart in the stately, measured movement of the planet Saturn across the heavens. Chapter 6, A Journey of Discovery, the history of Saturn's exploration. Our understanding of Saturn evolved from a distant point of light to a complex world revealed by robotic explorers. For millennia, Saturn was one of the 5 wandering stars visible to the naked eye. In 1610, Galileo Galilei turned his telescope towards Saturn. He described strange handles or ears on either side of the planet. In 1655, Christian Huygens proposed Saturn was surrounded by a thin, flat ring. Giovanni Cassini discovered the Cassini division in several of Saturn's moons. Early observations transformed Saturn from a speck into a structured system. The modern era began with the space age. NASA's Pioneer 11 flew past Saturn in 1979. Chapter 7. The Invisible Shield, Saturn's Magnetic Field. Beyond the visible splendor of its rings and the swirling clouds of its atmosphere, Saturn possesses another remarkable, albeit invisible feature, a powerful magnetic field. This field, like Earth's, creates a vast magnetosphere, a protective bubble that deflects the charged particles of the solar wind and traps other energetic particles. Understanding Saturn's magnetic field is crucial not just for comprehending the planet itself, but also for understanding its interactions with its rings, its moons, and the wider space environment it inhabits. Saturn's magnetic field is generated by a dynamo mechanism deep within its interior, much like Earth's. However, instead of molten iron, the electrical currents in Saturn are believed to flow within a layer of liquid metallic hydrogen. This exotic state of matter forms under the immense pressures found in the planet's depths, where hydrogen, normally a gas, becomes so compressed that its electrons can move freely, allowing it to conduct electricity. The rapid rotation of Saturn then swirls this conducting fluid, creating the magnetic field. Are we alone in the cosmos? Saturn's moons offer tantalizing possibilities for life. Enceladus's geysers suggest a subsurface ocean. Silica hints at hydrothermal vents. On Earth, such vents teem with life. Titan might have a subsurface ocean. The exploration of Saturn is a story that continues to unfold, with new discoveries and insights emerging regularly, largely thanks to the incredible legacy of the Cassini-Huygens mission and ongoing observations from Earth. Even years after Cassini's mission ended, scientists are still sifting through the vast archives of data it collected, a treasure trove that keeps yielding fresh revelations about the ringed planet and its complex system. This ongoing analysis ensures that Saturn remains at the forefront of planetary science research. One area of active research involves the intricate dynamics of Saturn's rings. Recent studies have focused on phenomena like ring rain, where particles from the inner rings are being pulled into Saturn's atmosphere by its magnetic field and gravity. This process, observed by Cassini, suggests that the rings may be younger and more ephemeral than previously thought, perhaps destined to disappear over hundreds of millions of years. Understanding the rate and mechanisms of this ring erosion helps us refine models of ring evolution and longevity. The enigmatic moons of Saturn also continue to surprise us. As our journey through Saturn ends, we are left with many questions. For every secret Saturn reveals, it guards more. What lies beneath Titan's thick atmosphere? Could its methane lakes harbor life? And what about Enceladus? Are there hydrothermal vents in its ocean? These questions drive future missions. Future exploration promises more discoveries. What will Dragonfly uncover on Titan? Will they find signs of life or new geological processes? The quest to understand Saturn drives human curiosity. The ring's age and fate remain debated. Are they temporary or continually replenished? And so our voyage to the majestic realm of Saturn concludes, but the echoes of its wonders, I trust, will resonate with you long after we've journeyed through its shimmering rings, braved its colossal storms, and peeked into the potential oases of its enigmatic moons. My name is Jacob, and it has been an immense pleasure to share these cosmic marvels with you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of the solar system's most captivating giants. The universe is a vast and wondrous place, and Saturn is a shining example of the beauty and complexity it holds. The quest for knowledge is a never-ending journey, and there is so much more to discover out there among the stars. If your curiosity has been sparked, if you yearn to learn more about the cosmos and our place within it, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. We'll continue to unravel the mysteries of space, bringing you more fascinating facts, breathtaking visuals, and deep dives into the celestial wonders that surround us.